I really like unpredictable kind of process. Without that material, that maybe it's impossible to realize it. The message will be, this is the future. Hello, my name is Zhang Zhoujie. I'm from Shanghai, China. I'm a digital artist. I think titanium is very light and strong. It got a lot of potential in the new kind of industry, like space eyewear and artworks as well. So this is a material kind of belong to the future. 2020. At that time, I was doing the sculpture. It should be very light and motion kind of sculpture. It's like a birds and 13 meters wide and on the rooftop. So it need a very kind of strong. So we choose the material. At the very beginning, we will not think about titanium because it's very expensive sometimes. But you know, sometimes you don't have choice. Sometimes you don't have choice. When you want to reach very high quality, very precise, and very kind of light and strong enough, then titanium, I think, is the best choice. Without that material, that maybe it's impossible to realize that. So it's very important material for us. Most of my inspiration is from like a philosophy, like a nature process. It's about the insight, logical insight. It's like a mathematics, evolution, biology, and gene, DNA kind of things. If you want to create something in the computer or algorithm process, you need to find the methods to grow objects, not to design objects. Find the methods, how object grows itself, like nature does. So sometimes you need to find the process. For example, gene is to define which part become the head, which part become the body, and same in the digital world. So you need to decide structurally. It's very important for us to design a system rather than design outcome. The outcome can change, diversity, but the inside, it should be always the same. So I start with a process thinking. So it's what's the methods? For example, how can I generate the sculptural things? So I need to think about what is the logic behind the objects. So after that, I will start to program it and generate it, a lot of variations and try itself. I always not design something, I was like find something. I just set up some kind of routes and then generate hundreds outcomes. And I find some parts is very interesting. And then I select them. I generate again to create the next level. So after a few layers, and then you reach out kind of very special outcomes. I really like unpredictable kind of process. If you are very straightforward kind of thinking, then the outcome is already exists in your mind. So you will not reach something out of your mind. Good artworks or creation is out of your imagination, out of your boundaries, and you're excited, then it's great. Sometimes you cannot, reach that point, but computer can help us get more inspiration. I use this method for more than 10 years, 15 years more probably. So I really, familiar with this kind of process. There are many digital artists, but most of them are working in a digital environment, so virtually. But I make it as well, so turning and generate it and make it. So I need to think about how to fabricate as well to make it in the physical things. Yes. So this is another point. It's you need to find a way, a method to turning digital outcomes become the physical outcomes. That is very difficult actually. So I spent like more than 10 years to to become an expert on making. At the beginning, I don't have any ideas. I just put the eyewear, the shape, into the computer and see what happens. And then I just change the parameters of the control points, because control points are relevant with the curves. So when we change the control points, then the curves changes itself, and then randomly. And then I find some shape is very interesting, like this one. In certain direction, you will see this is like a top side of eyewears. You can see this, for example, this. It's like a turning this. So you have this curve. You have this curve, and then turning this kind of direction, just turn to certain direction. Is this similar? So you can imagine. So it's interesting. Because in the computer, it rotates itself and changing. And then in the certain moment, I think this is okay. That's finished. So it's not that complicated. Super light, precise, and strong enough kind of things. High technology and design thinking, innovation on this eyewear. I can feel the innovation and difference. For me, it's innovation, high quality, very good kind of lifestyle, and the attitude to the visionary things and people. Future. The message would be, this is the future. Titanium, digital, innovation is the future.